Hi guys, I just want to talk to you a little bit more about your argument essay. If you look in yesterday's folder, I did put an outline in there to help you. So I want to make sure that you guys review the MLA format. Remember, it is going to be Times New Roman 12. If we do paragraph settings, it's going to be before spacing is 0, after spacing is 0, and our line spacing is going to be double. Over in this side, you're going to put your first and last name. So let's say it's first name, my name, the class, and then the date. Remember, the date is going to go day, month, and year. Also, don't forget that we do need a header. So depending on what type of computer you are using, your header is going to go over here. It might say format header. It's going to be 1 inch down, or it's going to be half an inch down. It's going to be your last name and page number, and we need to make sure that the page numbers change. We will then make sure that we go down and do our title in here, and then go back to writing our essay. One thing that is important when we write our essay, our introduction, the very last thing that I should see in your introduction is your claim statement. So when we write a claim statement, it is basically your thought, your opinion as a statement of fact. It is evident that Benvolio is the role model of the play, okay? Or let's see, it is clear from evidence that Friar Lawrence is to blame for the deaths of Romeo and Juliet. So please make sure that when you are doing your introduction, you have a hook, you bring in a little background information of the play. We need to make sure that we have the title of the play in italics, the full title, which is The Tragedy of Romeo and Juliet, as well as the playwright, William Shakespeare. And then the very last thing that I should see in that introduction is your claim statement. Your body paragraphs. You can have 3 body paragraphs or 2 body paragraphs, depending on how you're going to set it up. Your first body paragraph is either going to contain 2 reasons or 1 reason that supports your claim statement. So we need to transition, bring in a reason. The first reason that Friar Lawrence is to blame for the death is because, give me your reason, cite the evidence, do an analysis. In that same paragraph, if you wish, you can bring in your second reason. Another important reason is bring in the evidence, analyze it, all right? Or you can split it and have reason number 1 in your first body paragraph and reason number 2 in your second body paragraph. The last body paragraph before the conclusion is your counterclaim or your counter argument and your refute. The counterclaim addresses the opposite side of the argument. So you want to transition. Even though Friar Lawrence is to blame for the deaths of Romeo and Juliet, some people may argue that the real culprit is Romeo himself. All right, so who else can we blame? So when we do our counter argument, regardless of what prompt you are doing, you want to pick another character. Again, with the counter argument, you are going to give a reason, bring in evidence from the play, analyze that evidence. In that same paragraph, you are going to have your refute or your rebuttal, where you are going to once again bring in a reason that supports your claim to knock down the counter argument. And then we end with the conclusion. As you guys are writing, please remember that it is a formal essay. It needs to be written in literary present tense. Try not to use contractions. No personal pronouns. Make sure that we have proper parenthetical and we are citing properly. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out.